Hi, this is Vern with Tax Core, and I'm back with some more videos. This is coming upon the end of COVID, and the IRS did some helpful things in 2020. So in April 2020, the IRS initiated the People First program, and what they did, they basically stopped all enforcement actions except for the most serious issues, fraud, criminal activities, things like that. But for the typical taxpayer, if you had an installment agreement, if you had an offer in compromise, if you haven't filed a tax return in a few years, if you were in collections or under audit or some type of automated levy or even passport suspensions, these are all actions that the IRS actively takes to collect past due balances. What they did is they pretty much brought all that to a stop. Okay, I've got friends that still work at the IRS, both in audit and in collections, and their hands have been tied for the past year and a few months. That is about to come to an end. The IRS is going to take the handcuffs again off of its enforcement division, and they're going to start actively pursuing everyone who was either in collections and audit during 2020, or those taxpayers, both individuals and businesses, who came upon a tax issue during that year, but the IRS, because of the law that they enacted, was unable to go after them. When those handcuffs come off, and I'm predicting it's going to be within the next few months, they're going to come back with a fury and fire that you've not seen before. There are going to be mass levies that will be issued. Liens are going to be getting filed against everyone who does not have one. They're going to start actively garnishing wages again, Social Security benefits, pensions, military retirements. They're going to do their job. It's not because they're trying to hurt people. That's not what the IRS is there for. They're there to do a job, which is to collect receipts, collect money for the federal government from unpaid taxes. And if you have an unfiled return, they're there to do that too. They're going to come back and they're going to have to do a whole year's worth of catch up. So they're just going to be pounding and pounding and pounding on you. If you have a tax problem that has been unresolved yet, if you have a tax problem that has not been resolved during the year 2020, now coming into 2021, now is the time that you need to get out in front of this. Contact a tax professional, even if it's not tax court. Contact a tax professional and get in front of this problem. Now, I would love for you to like and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be more active in 2021 with producing videos and more content related to the IRS, both for audit and in collections. But feel free to give us a call. Our contact number information is here on the screen. Drop us an email. Give us a telephone call. We'll be glad to talk with you. We offer free consultations, and as before, I've always said, you need someone who knows how to fight their fight. You as a taxpayer, we don't, regular taxpayers don't understand all the intricacies of resolving their tax problems. It's a very complex business. There's a lot of tax law, there's a lot of procedural law that goes into this, and when they're coming after you, they're going to get every dime they can out of you. You need someone in your corner who knows how to fight like they fight. That's something that we do really here at Tax Core. I'm a former IRS collection officer. I did it for a bunch of years. I've been in private practice now since 2013. I know how they fight. I know how they do things. And we here at Tax Core can protect you better than anyone else. So as I said before, if you have a tax problem that's been unresolved since last year during COVID and they kind of stepped back and left you alone, trust me, when they stop this People First program and they start actively pursuing people, it's going to be with a vengeance, and you want to be in front of it. So as always, find someone who can fight for you, even if it's not us, but I'm just giving you this free information. Do something today. And as always, follow and like us here on YouTube, and check our Facebook page and check out our website. We'll be glad to consult with you. Have a great day.